welcome to Divine Bold Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our returning subscribers for coming back, and to everyone that is watching the video that are not subscribed to the channel, welcome you guys. This video is for our beautiful Sagittarius. This is your April monthly, you guys. I do apologize that it is so late that it's coming out, but you guys, I do appreciate your patience with me. Finals are being done, so I do appreciate your patience, you guys, again. In this video, make sure you guys take what resonates and let what doesn't fly bye-bye, okay? So if you're looking to follow me on any other social media platform, all that information will be in the description box down below, you guys. Without further ado, let's get into your reading. So the energy here is, I feel like for some of you, this stagnation with progress is really like taking a toll on you, okay? Not only that, I feel like for some of you, it's a loss here because you're sacrificing, like yourself. It's like you can feel this new beginning coming into your life, but it's something about either seeing people for who they are, or it's about like learning this life lesson that has you in conflict either with yourself, or it's like in conflict with like the people that are around you. But for some of you, you have to understand that like if you don't learn this lesson the way you're learning it, you won't come out on the other end as strong as you're gonna be, if that makes sense. And sometimes we can't, you know, help but take on who the lesson comes from, if that makes sense. Because like if the lesson came from someone else, you wouldn't take it on the way you're taking it on now. And I feel like for some of you, the people or person that you're taking on a lesson from, it may be really, you know, getting to you because it's actually people that you love. And it's really, you know, taking a toll on you. It's making you feel like, you know, you're in the dark. It makes you feel as though you're lonely, but like on your face you're showing, you know, to everyone else that no, I'm happy, but deep down like you're really not. And the reason I say that is because it's a lot of like black cards, but it's actually clearing your chakra. So you could be going through like an imbalance at the moment, but I feel like it's clearing your heart because you do have a lot of green cards with the green chakra card, the heart chakra card here. So you may feel a little turbulence, but it's ultimately to help you, you know, clear yourself out, especially with the solar plexus card being here. But I do feel like for some of you, you have come to a period in your life where it's like this ultimate level up, and some things have to go. It's kind of like you're holding tight to something, I feel. But it's only because I feel like for some of you, you're afraid of if you let something go that either, okay, maybe you feel as though what comes after this level up, if that makes sense. I'm getting this fear of how do you level up from here, because you feel like you're at the peak of your level up, if that makes sense. For some of you, like you kind of want to rush through it. You could be a person that's always busy and you kind of just want to get over with it. You could always go through tower moments, I'm feeling, where one week it may be a steady, even week where it's no drama, and then a tower moment comes and either the same people and repetition always come around, and it's like this person always brings drama, but it's for a reason, because either it's a test, well, you consider it a test, okay, basically. But it's a lesson that needs to be learned here. Either you need to speak up for yourself or stand your ground, basically. Especially, like, I keep getting drawn to this crown chakra and this heart chakra card here, where you need to speak your truth, and you have the wisdom to stand up to the situation, and it's like this ultimate level up here. Okay? But I'm going to go deeper into these cards in a moment. It's just those cards were drawing me in, and I wanted to speak on those cards. But you are here growing, and you really have what you need to get through these situations. You just have to dig deep and find yourself, because I feel like for so long some of you have really pushed yourself into like this box of not really releasing yourself and being true to you. So when it comes to situations in your life, it's like you've sacrificed your glow. You sacrificed to allow others to shine, and the divine is telling you now, like, no more time to sacrifice for others. It's time for you to be you. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to come out in the open and say, this is me. I am here. Like, hear me roar. And I feel like for some of you, like, you've always tried to balance out the situation, but it was never really balanced. It was always a one-sided balance, if that makes sense. Like, you always made it in your mind that it was balanced, and it never was. Well, now it's time to really balance the cups. It's kind of like giving me the picture of the Temperance card, but someone was always taking from the cup more than what was truly in the cup. So you always had to pour more of your cup into their cup. Ooh. Ooh-wee. So we do have here, you are close to achieving your goal. You are close to balancing out your cups. Like, it keeps going back to your signature card for some reason. And I don't know if that's significant for someone, but it keeps, I keep getting this glimpse of, you need to nurture yourself. You need to go back to your roots. So you could be in a phase of healing child wounds. So this could definitely have to do with like a family situation for someone. I definitely feel like this is that self-sacrifice to cater to yourself. And oh wow, I said cater to yourself, and then I just heard the Destiny's Child song, "Let Me Cater to You." But I just see someone like pampering themselves, like, it's time for me to do me. Like that fierce, action, like, it's my time. Let me shine, But I feel like now it's time for you to do you. Now it's time for you to say, it's time for me, Look at the bigger picture. So it's something that you're not seeing here. It's something like, and this is the full moon in Sagittarius. So it's kind of like you're hitting the target, but you're slightly off, like you're missing it a little bit. But the only reason why you're missing it is because you are so selfless to others, but you're not selfless when it comes to yourself. And I feel like when it comes to you, you're like, you're so hard on yourself to the point of you feel like no one else can do wrong. But when it comes to you, you are so nitpicky to yourself that you need to give yourself a break. Seriously. I feel like looking at the big picture with yourself is giving yourself the recognition you need, giving yourself the gratification that you've made it this far without, and I don't want to say it this way, but I'm going to say it, like, the worst case scenario. Like, it could have been worse, it could have been this way, it could have been that way. Like, I feel like for somebody it has to do with looking at your family history and saying, like, you could have went down this road, but you chose to go this way. So give yourself that recognition. And it's not to say that you're better than anyone, but it's saying that you've made some great life choices. And honor yourself for that. It's something here with healing your child wounds. Like, it's really deep here, where it goes into, you have done great in life and you need to pat yourself on the back. Someone here is trying to give you a helping hand with giving yourself like this love, this connection, and it's kind of like you're shying away because you don't know what it feels like to get that recognition, if that makes sense. It could be where you were younger, or teenage as well, and you always kind of wanted for that attention, and your parents never gave it to you, so you seeked for gratification in other ways. And the other ways were just like going through life, achieving things, but every time you try to tell your parent, like, I did this, I did that, your parent either was focused on someone else, like your other siblings, or they were focused on other cousins, or something like that, but you never got the gratification you need. But your either your partner or your job was giving you that gratification. But now that I feel like for some of you, especially what's going on now that either this could be the same situation that's going on at work, like you're not getting that gratification at work, so you feel like you're doing a bad job, so it's like you're looking for that gratification again, and you're not getting that, so now you feel like you're in this discontent when it comes to your job, or you're in discontent somewhere else in your life because you're not getting that gratification. But the gratification comes from within you. You don't need someone else to give you gratification other than yourself. So that's what you're healing now. You healing to make yourself feel whole, especially with this heart chakra card being here. I feel like this is what stemmed from you. Either you were lashing out with others because you never got that gratification that you needed before. And a lot of the things you went through in life, you could have only did things because you were looking for gratification. But now you're starting to follow this path of, I'm doing what feels right to me. I'm not doing it because I want gratification from others. I'm doing it because I know this is what feels right within me. You have here, work through your fears. So this goes right into what makes you afraid of stepping into life. Because you feel as though sometimes you're going to fail, and when you fail, you don't get that gratification. I feel like for some of you, that frightens you, that you're going to fail. But going into things in life, I feel like for some of you, makes you so scared because you always longed for others to say, you did it, you did a great job, right? But now that you don't have that, now that you don't have that support, or you always look for someone to say you did it, and now that, these wounds are being opened back up, you gotta look for yourself to say that you did it. I feel like working through these fears have really made you a stronger person, honestly. And not only that, it makes you really turn back around and self-reflect to, why do you do the things you do? Or what do you put off on others? It's kind of like the energy that bounces back. It's kind of like you're bouncing back on a rubber playing field of, wow, what do I put off on others to make them feel the way I've been feeling, because I choose to do this. And it's honestly, you're looking at it from a very high standpoint, so don't ever think you're not. But I feel like this is you working through the fact that all the things you sacrificed were things that you loved because you weren't getting that gratification. So now you're going back to say, what I sacrifice is what I really want. So what I sacrifice is what I'm going to go back into. I feel like some of the things you sacrificed was because what others have told you, like, you couldn't do. And it was only because it was things that they couldn't do. They felt like they weren't good enough to do. Yeah, here we go. You're going through a time of healing. You have here conclusions are within reach. So, as you're going through your day to day life, these conclusions are coming around circle, full circle. A full circle. Look, full moon and eclipse. There you go. And now you have here balance, spirituality, and practicality. So, this is you looking on the outside as well as the inside. I feel like this is you using your intuition, especially with the crown chakra. I don't know, my hand just really touched the crown chakra. And this is that as of above, so below. This is the energy that I'm feeling with that. And I feel like this is that, it gives me back to that temperance card of balance as well, okay? So, again, this is bringing your spiritual life into what do you see fit for yourself? You know, what do you see that you can do, but doesn't necessarily come from the solar plexus of, I want to say basically, okay, this is going to be a little touchy, narcissistic energy, okay? And I'm not saying like everything you do is from narcissism. I'm saying the fact of, I do this because I want recognition. No, this is saying like, I do this because I want to. It's the energy of me, but me in a good way. Not the energy of me. It's all about me. No. I'm saying the energy of it's all about me, but me because I want to achieve me. I want to be whole with me. Not it's all about me. You know? It's a difference with that. So we have here choose wisely. Choose because you want to choose. But if you should so choose to do what you want to do, don't worry about if you go into emotional loss, because it will bring something beautiful towards you, okay? But I feel like this choosing wisely and this emotional loss, it only comes when you feel like you doing for others and others you don't get that gratification. So you're coming out of this emotional loss of not pleasing others, okay? Now, when we go through this emotional loss here for you guys, it's like, I feel like you're still healing from someone's energy, because I feel like this energy is off of you. It was like a burden release, because now you're working on growing healthy commitment here, growing healthy partnerships, alliances, where you work with one another, where you come into this golden new beginning. And I don't know why the word golden came in my head. Maybe that is meant for someone. But you walk into this new world, this new beginning. I don't know. I think that's Aladdin. A whole new world. Yeah. But this is you being able to venture into what you want and have the wisdom that you've went through, because you've sacrificed. And with the 1 and 2, that's a 3. So this is the rebuild of your world. But because, oh wait, whoa, what am I doing? But because you had to sit, so this is like the Hangman to me with the 4 swords. This energy is giving me that you've been discontent, you've been bored, you've been like, I'm just ready to go, I'm ready to go, because I feel like you guys are movers and shakers. You're not used to sitting still. You like to go with no stopping, no breaks at all. That the fact that you had to sit still is when all your revelations came through, and you were able to be patient. Which I feel like for some of you, you probably haven't been patient since you had children. Okay? And, I mean, it made you really sit here and say, oh, I can focus on this and I can make my seeds grow. The harvest of the fruits of your labor is here, which gave you this time to clear your throat chakra. Gave you the time to say, I feel like for some of you, this throat chakra was going back into your past and saying, I remember when yes, this is your throat, but I feel like this is giving me like a sword vision. That's interesting. This is giving me the memory, like, wow, I've never got that before. This is actually giving me your subconscious. It's showing me like you reflecting back on your past compared to your voice. And it's kind of saying like you had to dwell in your past to allow for you to unblock your vocals, to have this clear communication with how you felt. So it was a blockage. It was like you had to unlock Pandora's box. You had to release. Wow, that's interesting. So what you had to do was you had to go within, and it was kind of like you suppressed your memories. You suppressed all those things that happened to you in the past because you had to figure out why you weren't able to communicate either to your partner or either to the people you were around. You had to realize why you were holding back so much, and then you figured it out. You figured out why. You figured out either like you were going through aches and pains. That's interesting. Whatever it was that was blocking you helped you rebuild. Because the 5 and the 3 is giving me an 8, which is allowing me to say that you work to manifest, to rebuild. And now I'm seeing the Magician card, which helped you level up and master, which is helping you master, which brings me over to the 8. Wow, whoa, that's mind-blowing. Which helps you move forward. Positive movement forward. So slowly but surely, you're moving forward into a new beginning. And it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. But I feel like for some of you, it's kind of like, I keep hearing like, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, and I'm feeling good. Like, but I do feel as though like, slowly but surely, like, every day you go back into your subconscious, you keep remembering, and then you come back to the light, and then you say that, like, it's kind of like, for somebody, I keep hearing you say like, but it wasn't my fault. So it's kind of like you're reminding yourself like, it wasn't my fault. Like, somebody could be seeking out like a therapist or something like that, and the therapist like has you doing like a journal or something, and you keep saying like, you're writing it down like, but it wasn't my fault. This person said this to me, but it wasn't my fault. But I'm moving forward because I choose to change my life. Like, you're choosing to change, and it's helping you heal your heart. It's helping you open up. Okay? So, let's go into your romance angels. And I feel like the progress forward is like really helping you, see the world in a different lens. It's helping you, I want to say, like, not see the world in such a bad place anymore. Because you felt like everything was so dark. Like, you could be changing, like, the color clothes you wear now. Like, you could be getting out the bed more and making sure you eat breakfast. I feel like for somebody, you were skipping breakfast. You could be wanting to talk on the phone more. You could have met someone. So you have your chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Someone, I feel like someone could have came into your life or somebody's life here where you feel as though like if I really want this connection to work, I need to open up. And this is why like you're trying to heal yourself. Like this person has helped you kickstart into healing, or this person like is trying to go along this journey with you, especially with this partnership here, to help you heal. But you really want to give this connection a chance. Give this relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. The card came out. This person really cares for you. You feel like this person is a divine angel. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. Ooh, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So if that was a question, there you go. And then, wow. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic the romantic gesture. Beautiful. Let's see if we get one more. I did see passion, so you both have passion for each other. Let's see if we can get one more. Let's see. Ooh, get to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And then we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So, like I said, it could be your childhood that's affecting your love life. Or this person wants to have children with you. Or for some of you, it could be the fact that children is involved in this connection. That's why things either couldn't come together in the past or now. And that's why this person is trying to figure out how to, how to get things together for children so things can come together. Either you can meet their children, or they're trying to figure out how you work into play with children involved in this connection. So you guys, this is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give the video a thumbs up. And if your bell notifications are not turned on, please turn your bell notifications on. I will see you guys in the next readings. Have a great day. Bye.